Paul Pogba had already led his teammates over to the 2,910 Manchester United supporters penned into the Bullens Road, where he whipped up a deafening cry of United. The chanting soon subsided and segued into a different tune. Clad in a waterproof jacket, Anthony Martial appeared to be aware of his extraordinary popularity in the stands and online as he strode across the pitch. Despite being substituted, Martial sauntered toward the visiting supporters separately and had just started to put his hands together when his Tom Hark ditty reverberated around a sparse Goodison Park. 6 days after Jose Mourinho insisted the £286.2 million he has spent is not enough, and Gary Neville pilloried 95% of the signings made between Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement and Mourinho's appointment. Martial proved at Everton his signature was not £50 million down the drain. He has scored as many goals as he managed last season, and his 9th strike in 201,516 did not come until February. A United manager criticising one of the class of '92 was overdue in a game which seemed destined to end goalless. You sensed it would take a moment Vaillant to settle it. Martial's clipped effort past Jordan Pickford was one of his best yet for United, and it is a method of finishing that has served him well since he left Martin Skrtel with twisted blood on his debut. The gloom for United at Gray Goodson dispersed to make way for perspective. For all their issues and the need for reinforcements, Mourinho has done commendably well to enhance an attack while marginally improving it. He was bemoaning a supposed lack of creativity in the United squad 2 months into his reign, and ended last summer with 3 signings instead of 4. United are at least a winger short, yet also 9 league goals short of the 54 they scraped last term. United had 2 special visitors in the dressing room at Everton. Mourinho replaced one glorified battering ram with another, and it is disconcerting how often Romelu Lukaku resembles his number 9 predecessor. Without Lukaku as a Zlatan Ibrahimovic at Everton, Mourinho admitted, United were more dynamic and enjoyed more freedom. They did not need to cater for the figurehead, and their attacking football was more fluid after the pause. Martial veered into the left-hand channel throughout, and it was telling. United's best moments in the first half were 2 teasing crosses for nobody to finish. They probed Everton more intensely in the second period and started to treat the hosts like the mid-table team they have become. Martial has scored 9 times this season. Mourinho unconvincingly claimed in August United have pure wingers. The purist is now a full-time full-back in Ashley Young and the others. Martial and Marcus Rashford began the United careers as fearless strikers. Both prefer to veer inside, and Mourinho has played to the strengths. Despite recent flaky form, the pair have enjoyed positive first halves of the campaign. Behind them, Young has emerged as maybe the most consistent outfield performer at United, and Luke Shaw started his 3rd successive game at Everton, a feat he has not accomplished since September 2016. They have performed dependably, and the need for a left-back is not as acute as it was in the summer. What Romelu Lukaku told Jose Mourinho before United played Everton, Jesse Lingard has already almost scored as many times this season as he has in his previous 2. Mourinho continues to exploit the 25-year-old's versatility on the right, on the left, in midfield, and as the playmaker. Lingard is utterly unfazed by how his responsibility varies, and just when supporters and analysts are convinced he has settled into his best position, he will flourish in a different one. Juan Mata may ultimately be remembered for his brace at Anfield under Louis van Gaal, but has played his finest football for United with Mourinho in the dugout. Like Lingard, Mata continues to force his way into the first team reckoning amid intense competition. His assist stats are half those of Henrik Mkhitaryan's, but Mata's influence on the United side exceeds the Armenians, and he was needed earlier than the 82nd minute against City last month. Jesse Lingard scores again. Pep Guardiola inherited a superior squad than Mourinho did, and has polished diamonds like Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling and David Silva, while backed by relentless and affluent owners, whose focus is primarily on the pitch. Mourinho was not bequeathed a squad of identical quality, and has not enjoyed as much support in the transfer market. His improvement of players signed by Sir Alex Ferguson, Young, David Moyes, Mata and Marwan Fellaini, and Louis van Gaal Marshall suggest he has earned a bigger transfer kitty in the summer. His spending really goes down the drain. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here.